line to reach the 100-year mark. We got here by taking care of each other, taking care of our customers, showing up every single day. Now sit back, relax, and please pay attention to this important
in an effort to make flight attendants more attractive. If you find this method to be ineffective, beer, wine, and spirits are available for purchase in the main cabin and are complimentary to our first class and Comfort Plus customers. Should you need additional lighting, a reading lamp is located above your seat along with air conditioning vents and a flight attendant call button.
Brought the when they had to go back.
This button,
They had to prove.
if you are pure of heart and noble of spirit, has the power to summon a flight attendant to aid you in your quest. However, if you accidentally press this button while looking for your lamp, your flight crew will judge you without mercy. Delta's pleasure to welcome you to Salt Lake City. During the flight, we broke through the space-time barrier and have traveled 2 hours into the future. The local time is 7:30 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. That will be your one and only indication that it is safe to move about the cabin. And please be careful when opening overhead bins to avoid injury when you retrieve your belongings, as during flight, shift happens. In a few hours, you may receive an email from Delta asking you to rate your time with us. We value your feedback. Use your responses to continually improve your travel. And we look forward to hearing about your 5-star experience. We invite you to download and use the Fly Delta app for all your future travel needs, including important baggage and connection information. As you deplane, please remember to take a look around your seat and make sure you have everything you brought on board. If you accidentally leave something behind, you can claim it as early as tomorrow, simply by contacting eBay. Now, we do understand that many of you are concerned with our late arrival, and while we did make up some time in the air, there are a few connections that are rather tight. If you're going to Los Angeles, your gate is A24. San Diego is A as in Alpha 13. Chicago, A is in Alpha 45. Dallas, A is in Alpha 43. San Jose, B as in Bravo 30. You're currently expected to arrive at gate A as in Alpha 12. If you are connecting somewhere else that has not been listed, or if Salt Lake City is your final destination, we would ask that you consider extending a kindness to some of your fellow travelers and remain seated once we arrive at the gate for about 30 seconds to allow them the better chance of making those tight connections. In any event, on behalf of Delta, SkyTeam, our global airline partners, and especially this Salt Lake City-based crew, we'd like to thank you for sharing your journey with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful new day here in the Wasatch Front, or wherever your travels may take you.